3 weeks ago, Sarah from Ohio placed a simple jar of salt in her kitchen. Yesterday, she found $3,200 in her bank account that wasn't there before. Coincidence? Not even close. Here's what most people don't know. That white crystal sitting in your kitchen cabinet is one of nature's most powerful prosperity magnets. Ancient civilizations knew this. Wealthy families have used this for generations. But there's one specific spot where you need to place it. Get it wrong, and nothing happens. Get it right, and you'll start seeing money opportunities flow into your life like never before. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly attract wealth while you're working twice as hard just to stay afloat? I'm about to show you exactly why, and more importantly, how to fix it. Hit subscribe, because in the next few minutes, you'll discover the one thing that could change everything about your financial future. You know that sinking feeling when you're at the grocery store checkout and your card gets declined? That was Mike's reality just 6 months ago. This 34-year-old father from Phoenix was drowning in credit card debt, working 60-hour weeks, but somehow always coming up short. Then his grandmother shared something that sounded absolutely crazy. She told him about an old family tradition, placing a jar of salt in the northeast corner of the main living space. "Your great-grandfather did this during the Depression," she said. "Never went hungry, never lost the house." Mike was desperate, so he tried it. Within 2 weeks, his boss offered him a promotion he wasn't even expecting. A month later, he got a tax refund he'd forgotten about. By month 3, his side hustle started bringing in an extra $800 a week. But here's what Mike didn't understand at first, and what most people miss completely. It's not just about the salt. It's about what salt does to the invisible energy field in your home. Think about it this way. Your Wi-Fi router broadcasts an invisible signal throughout your house, right? Well, your home also has an energy field that either attracts or repels financial opportunities. And right now, there's probably something in your living space that's acting like a giant "keep money away" sign. But salt? Salt is like hitting the reset button on that energy field. Have you ever noticed how some people just seem lucky with money? They get raises, find great deals, stumble into opportunities. Meanwhile, you're working just as hard, maybe harder, but your bank account feels like it has a hole in the bottom. Here's what's really happening. Walk into your living room right now. Look around. I bet you can see your front door from where you're standing. Maybe there's a bathroom directly above your kitchen, or your bed faces a mirror. These might seem like random details, but they're actually creating what I call energy. Conflicts in your space. It's like this. Imagine your paycheck is water flowing into a bucket, but there are invisible cracks in that bucket that keep draining it out. No matter how much you pour in, it never stays full. Jennifer from Atlanta discovered this the hard way. She was making good money as a nurse, but every month felt like she was starting from zero. Bills would pop up out of nowhere. Her car would break down right after payday. It was like her money had legs and kept running away. Then she learned about the energy pathways in her home. Just like your body has blood vessels, your living space has invisible channels where prosperity energy flows. When these channels get blocked or misdirected, it creates a push-pull effect with money. But here's the beautiful part. Salt naturally clears these blockages. It's like spiritual Drano for your prosperity pipes. The ancient Chinese called it qi. Native Americans called it the flow. Modern science is starting to understand it as electromagnetic fields. Whatever you want to call it, there's an invisible force in your home that either supports your financial success or sabotages it. And most Americans are living in spaces that are accidentally programmed for financial struggle. Next time you're at Walmart, try this experiment. Walk down the cleaning supplies aisle, then immediately go to the grocery section. Notice how different they feel? That's not your imagination. That's energy. Some spaces just feel heavy, uncomfortable, draining. Others feel light, expansive, welcoming. Your home works exactly the same way. And right now, I'm going to help you identify which areas are helping your money situation and which ones are killing it. Go to your kitchen, stand in front of your stove and look around. Can you see your front door? Is there a window directly behind the stove? Is your kitchen table pushed against a wall? If you answered yes to any of these, you just discovered why your financial life feels like you're running on a treadmill. Lots of effort, not much progress. In traditional wisdom, the kitchen represents your ability to nourish and provide. It's literally your prosperity center. When this space has what experts call energy conflicts, it creates chaos in your money flow. Lisa from Denver had her kitchen table shoved in a corner, back to the wall. She couldn't figure out why she always felt anxious about money, even when things were going okay. The moment she moved that table to the center of the space, opportunities started opening up. A freelance gig here, a small inheritance there, a neighbor who needed help with something and paid her well for it. But the kitchen is just one piece of the puzzle. The real magic happens when you understand how to activate your home's natural prosperity zone. And that's where the salt comes. Because salt doesn't just preserve food, it preserves and amplifies good energy while neutralizing the bad. It's like having a bouncer for your home's energy field, letting in the abundance while keeping out the financial stress. But placement is everything. Put it in the wrong spot and you're just wasting salt. Here's something that'll blow your mind. Drive through the wealthiest neighborhoods in America: Beverly Hills, Upper East Side Manhattan, Scottsdale, Naples. What do they all have in common? They're positioned to capture the Northeast energy flow. This isn't coincidence. Successful people throughout history have been mysteriously drawn to this direction. The Rockefellers built their estates facing northeast. Modern tech billionaires unconsciously position their home offices in the northeast corners of their houses. There's actually a scientific reason for this. Between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. every morning, the Earth's magnetic field creates what ancient masters called treasure energy in the northeast quadrant. It's when the planet's abundance frequency is strongest. Think about it. When do most million-dollar deals get made? Morning meetings, breakfast negotiations, early conference calls. This isn't accident, it's alignment. Now here's where your jar of salt becomes a game changer. When you place it in the northeast corner of your main living space, it acts like a prosperity antenna. It captures this natural abundance energy and amplifies it throughout your entire home, 24 hours a day. Marcus from Chicago was skeptical. He's an accountant. Everything has to make logical sense. But his wife convinced him to try it. They found the northeast corner of their living room and placed a simple jar of sea salt there. Within a week, 3 of his clients referred new business to him. The next month, he got offered a consulting gig that doubled his income. By month 3, they were looking at houses in neighborhoods they never thought they could afford. But Marcus made one crucial mistake in the beginning that almost sabotaged the entire process. He just grabbed any old jar and any salt from the pantry. That's not how this works. Remember Sarah from Ohio who found that extra $3,200? Here's exactly what she did, step by step. Day 1. She took a clean glass jar, not plastic, glass only, and filled it with sea salt while setting a clear intention. I am open to receiving abundance in unexpected ways. Day 3. She added 3 coins to the salt while visualizing her next financial goal, paying off her credit card debt. Day 7. She spoke directly to the salt, thanking it for the prosperity that was already on its way. Sounds simple, right? But here's what's really happening during those 7 days. You're essentially programming that salt to become a 24/7 abundance magnet in your space. Think of it like setting up a spiritual Wi-Fi router that constantly broadcasts prosperity signals throughout your home. The glass jar is important because glass doesn't interfere with energy flow like plastic does. The sea salt is crucial because it still contains minerals from the ocean, nature's original abundance source. And the 7-day process? That's how long it takes to establish a new energy pattern in your living space. Tom from Portland thought this was all nonsense until his wife made him try it. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, nothing. Day 3, he added the coins and rolled his eyes. Day 5, his neighbor asked if he wanted to make some extra money helping with a home renovation project. Day 6, he got a call about a job interview he'd forgotten about. Day 7, when he spoke his intention to the salt, he actually felt something shift in the room. Within 2 weeks, Tom had 3 new income streams he hadn't even been looking for. But here's what separates the people who get random windfalls from those who build lasting wealth. You can't just set it and forget it. Here's what Sarah learned after her first success. and what most people never figure out. Prosperity isn't a one-time event. It's an ongoing relationship. Think of your salt jar like your smartphone battery. It works great when it's charged, but leave it sitting without attention, and it dies. After 30 days, you need to refresh the salt and reset your intention. After 90 days, you upgrade to a larger jar and add specific prosperity symbols, maybe a small green stone or a coin from a year when good things happen to you. After 6 months, you create what I call a wealth ecosystem throughout your home. Small dishes of salt in your bedroom for peaceful sleep and clear financial decisions. A pinch in your wallet to keep money flowing toward you. A line of salt across your front threshold to welcome abundance while keeping financial stress outside. But here's the part that changes everything. It's not really about the salt. The salt is training you to become the type of person who naturally attracts and keeps money. Most people chase money from a place of fear and desperation. They're constantly worried about not having enough, so they make decisions from scarcity. They take jobs they hate because they're afraid. They avoid investing because they might lose money. They stay in financial situations that drain them because change feels too risky. But when you've got this energetic foundation in place, something shifts in how you think and feel about money. You start making decisions from abundance instead of fear. You become magnetic to the right opportunities, the right people, the right timing. It's like the difference between frantically hunting for your next meal versus having a garden that feeds you year-round. Rachel from Miami put it perfectly. I used to wake up every morning anxious about money. Now I wake up curious about what financial opportunity might show up today. That shift in energy, from anxiety to curiosity, from scarcity to abundance, that's what changes everything. Before you go, I need you to do something right now that will lock in everything you've just learned. First, tell me in the comments below where you're watching from. What city and state? I love connecting with people from all over the country who are ready to transform their financial reality. Next, I want you to write this exact phrase in the comments. I am ready to welcome unexpected abundance into my life. Don't just think it, actually type it out. There's power in declaring your intentions publicly, and here's the most important part. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. Because next week, I'm sharing the 3 biggest mistakes people make with prosperity rituals that actually push money away. You don't want to miss that. Remember, you're just one small shift away from a completely different financial reality. Your abundance is waiting.